Wait, let's check. Okay, the mic's on. Okay. Alright. Okay, so hey guys, and today I'm gonna be reacting to the latest episode of Death Battle. This time it's between two of the cartoon chasing animals that are always like unlucky and like doomed to fail. In the blue corner we have like Wile E Coyote, who's the guy who chases the Roadrunner from Looney Tunes, and Tom Cat, the guy who chases Jerry the mouse from Tom and Jerry. Now this one I was waiting for this for a long time because I know like there was the thing called the Acme, like there was like supposed to be a movie with Wile E Coyote called like Acme versus Wile E Coyote, but like it got shelved. Like I'm wondering if they're gonna make in Wile E's analysis. I don't know if they're gonna make references to that. Yeah. So and these two are like really. Tom and Jerry was like a really memorable show, and like for childhood purposes. So I mean, they both have like the classic, like I mean, like in their arsenals, they like Wile E Coyote has like things like sticks of dynamite, spring-loaded boxing gloves, a bunch of Acme related products like a box like magic that creating clones, a death ray, a remote that can like manipulate time, like stopping it, fast forwarding it, or rewinding it. And like Tom has he has firearms, bats, like baseball bats, a wand, vanishing cream, a sword that can literally sever you from your own shadow, or even like he also has a remote that can like move people, like characters back, like people through backwards through time. Both of them have like really good tune force because and they can break fourth wall, and they have like very OP levels of hacks and resistances. So and these two are like really hard to kill because like Wile E Coyotes, he has been like through being sliced, being stabbed, being squashed. He was exploded. He was melted and like even blasted into a constellation at one point. And there was like even like one time when like he got fully disintegrated into like ashes and like he came back. And then like Tom, like he can survive being crushed. He can survive being blown up. Like all of his bones were at one point there was like a point where like all the bones in his body was broken, and he got shattered and like even melted and like turned to dust, and but he like survived. So like both of them like can take a lot of punishment and like have really good survivability. So I'm like unsure if durability is gonna come into play, but that's not really my main argument because like I can see this going two ways. Like it's either like Wile E Coyote's weapons malfunctioning and that will make him lose the fight, which like Wile E Coyote's weapons, they always like tend to like backfire on him. It's been evident in like a lot of cartoons. So I can see how Tom can win there. But I feel like I mean, Wiley has like so this is like a supercomputer which he can order like any Acme product, and like like not only can he order products, it could probably give him like information on like whatever he's searching or like whatever he like needs for this specific situation. So like I feel like for my argument, like he could use the supercomputer to like not only order any Acme product, but like he can like maybe like if there's any information on Tom, like that could give him some pointers. There is this thing like there's this gun which he can remove someone's tune force by like removing their DNA. And like there was like one point where like he attempted to use it on the Roadrunner. Well, I'm unsure if it's gonna completely come into play because like it's like Looney DNA. If it's like I don't know if it's like talking about like every Toon Force character or like like limited to only characters that are from Looney Tunes that have Looney DNA. But he does have a pistol. But yeah, like the anti-Looney DNA gun would be a good counter, but like I don't know how much, but we'll see. That he does have this like pistol when he fires it at someone, they get turned to ash with like almost no way of like coming back. Which like there was one point where like it was used on Daffy Duck, like it could negate like regeneration like Daffy's, like yeah, and like the only way you can come back from it is like reversing it with some like the integration pistol. And like there was that thing of like Tom having like these like 9 lives and like stuff like that, but so like he has like 9 lives and like the way he can like bring them back is like I think I saw the trailers for the analysis, and like I saw like like something like about him like wait just bear with me here. Wait, I'm just checking. Wait, yeah, like these two have like really OP abilities. Like Tom literally has these like 9 lives in him, like basically like souls, and like even if he like runs out, like he can go back to hell to retrieve them. But I remember like one episode, there was like a time where they were sucked up in a vacuum cleaner, and like I know like one of the things I saw in Wile's arsenal for like the G1 blog, I think. Like he has this thing called like the super suck, which is like a giant vacuum cleaner that can like suck up objects as well as shooting them back out, or even like like having enough force to hold back like Roadrunner, and like he could possibly use that to vacuum Tom's souls to the point where like they can't get out, and then that would give Wile E the opening to like use that disintegration pistol or that like the disintegration regeneration pistol basically, or even that like anti-Looney DNA negating Toon Force gun basically. This is hard because I'm leaning towards my thing is telling me Wile E Coyote. My prediction is I'm predicting Wile E Coyote is gonna win, but like I feel like the best argument you can make for Tom is like if the disintegration pistol or the Toon Force negating gun won't work, and it'll be limited to like only characters that have Looney DNA from the Looney Tune franchise universe, or if like Wile E Coyote's weapons backfire on him, which has happened multiple times. But my argument's kind of saying Wile E Coyote right now. I feel like unlike Scooby vs. Courage, where like they couldn't kill each other and like it was a draw, I feel like here there's probably going to be a winner here. But then again, like incapacitation can be used as a death, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see how accurate this is.
Fight! Wile E. Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the Looney Tunes.
Yep.
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry,
The fans voted for it, and we're here to deliver.
Oh yeah, it won
He's
the
wearing
Carolyn
an
Champions
boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their
Their
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
That's hand-drawn, too.
In tales told over a shimmering campfire by the tribespeople of North America, there was no figure so cunning, so bold as Coyote. To the Miwok, he was a Prometheus who stole fire from the heavens to give to humanity. To the Sewetmuk, he was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the Brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great Coyote stalks the American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner. And this modern Wile E. Coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing. Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wile E. was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face,
Wile E. Coyote occasionally speaks
coyotes
most
are
commonly in
incredibly adaptable predators,
bugs, but
capable
largely
of hunting in both
silent
rural
by
and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour. Though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard can make beams of light look stone still, or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wile E. manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all. But he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wile E.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough. Fortunately, Wile E's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet, a Reddit favorite.
Many of which he invented himself and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry. Despite being a self-described super genius, Wile E has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ as a cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wile E is their most devoted customer.
Yes, he is.
Contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clone-O-Matic,
clones,
Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wile E uses is intentionally sabotaged because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners. My man cannot catch a break. But he sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failures, Wile E is still a toon and can bounce back from just about anything.
He's been sliced, stabbed, squashed, exploded, melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall verbed for the last 87 years straight without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal Coyote of Sewetmuk legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even left the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner. Yeah, so close.
Believe it or not, there is actually a biological reason for these abilities. Looney DNA. Every toon's got it, not just the loony ones. And it's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased off the page.
Oh yeah, a lot of them
dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is
funny.
Like how gravity only affects the Coyote when he looks down.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Wile E developed a counter to this immortality, the Looney DNA Dissolver, which leaves toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was Wile E's experience as a veteran toon that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming tiny toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced toons like Wile E who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wile E should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tune.
Pretty much.
Like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite
like
was the time
he
Plucky
manipulates
Duck used
plot,
Marvin the
basically.
Martian's matter
Universal feats are
transmogrifier
common.
to suck up the
Even
entire
Looney
universe.
Tunes.
And then suck up the animator animating his
universe.
universe.
Warner's caused a
And
Big
then
Bang and
suck up the
plus
animator's universe
new
for good
anniversary.
measure.
Wile E's got a cushy 10-year
1.9
job
quintillion
teaching
times
that
like
stuff.
speed. That's
Impressive for an abject failure at his life mission.
the
He's
sun,
helped stop a meteor
grew
from
to the
destroying
size of a
Earth,
planet,
beat the
turned into
Monstars in
Installation
basketball,
twice,
and
survived
even,
an impact in the size of North America.
Caught the Roadrunner!
Scored the Morn Stars
never
on
mind.
Don
So
Cheadle
damn close.
from
According
the
to
thing, Space Jam 2.
1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,766,842 times. Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That takes dedication,
Oh,
or
that's
maybe
sad.
self-destructive
He failed to
stubbornness,
catch the
too
Roadrunner
blinded
10
by
million
bird lust
times.
to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander,
Miles Murphy
otherworldly,
lost.
standing in the way of our
And
furry
thing.
friend's salvation.
Don Gunn Ron Fox.
There's no other way to say it. God is just plain out to get this guy.
Yeah.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote
The
and
animator.
Roadrunner. Chuck
Chuck
Jones.
The guy that created him
He's
and
the guy
helped
who created
forge the
Looney
Looney
Tunes.
Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry,
Tom and Jerry.
Jones established several
Speaking of
rules
Tom and Jerry.
for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping tune abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession,
While other
faulty
tunes
products,
created,
and the
Michael
fact that
Marquis
no outside
have been
force, not
awarded
even the
these rules.
Roadrunner,
Jones
is to blame for
himself
his
outlined them
defeat.
clearly in
Just
his
him.
autobiography.
While other creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God
Yeah.
nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you
True.
expect from our fanatical furry fail son? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of
Sultan
Second Place,
Slapstick.
the
That's a
swinging
good way
miss
to put it.
superstar. As long as he picks himself back up and dusts off the ashes, that'll never be all, folks. for
That's all,
Wile E.
folks.
Coyote.